Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I wanted to film a chiller video. I just wanted to play with some makeup. I'm feeling a bit anxious today and playing with makeup is always a form of therapy for me. I have these About Face holiday kits that I want to use and they're actually sponsoring a portion of today's video, so a huge thank you to About Face. If you aren't familiar with them, About Face is Halsey's brand and they're all about self-expression and creativity. As I just said, they came out with these really fun holiday kits, which is a great way to introduce yourself to these amazing products or grow your collection with a discount. They're currently having a 25% off sale and they gave me a link that will give you a gift with purchase and free shipping regardless the price of your order. That link will be in the description box down below, so please check that out. And as always, all of their products are vegan, cruelty-free, and clean. So now let's get into the makeup look. I'm going to start off with my eyes today because that's where I want to be the most creative, and then I'll build the rest of the look afterward. So I have two of the kits. These aren't the only two that they came out with. They have a ton on the website. And so I have this one, the Eye Power Kit, which I believe I'm going to be using today. I really like how whole this one is. You get the eyeshadow primer, which is an amazing eyeshadow primer, and then you get a white matte fluid eye paint, and then you get this beautiful shade right here, Vintage Granada. And I also have the Starry Night Wreck the Halls kit. So in this kit you get a variety of their eye products. So this is one of the matte fluid eye paints in the shade Art of Darkness. The middle is a matte shadow stick in the shade Oxide. And the last over here is an eyeliner. Their Line Artist Longwear Gel Liner in the shade Sadgrl. My favorite products from About Face are the matte fluid eye paints. And I love how this one comes with two. So this is the shade White Noise and Vintage Granada. So first things first, I'm going in with their Shadow Fix to prime my lids. I always paint the center of my lid just like so, and then it adds the perfect amount. I'm going to be pretty generous with this. I'm sure I'm going to explore in this area today. I just put some of those two matte fluid eye paints on this palette here just to make it easier. And I'm going to first start off with this angled brush. And I'm taking that shade Vintage Granada. I'm going to start pretty light-handed with this just to sketch out the look. I want to challenge myself today and I want to create a beautiful gradient. I'm going to just take this about halfway. Trying to get a thinner application of this first. I'm going to work in layers just to really make sure my gradient is seamless, or as seamless as I can humanly make it. We'll see with these matcha hands because I've had quite a few. Probably the root of the anxiety, if we're being honest. And now I'm switching to the White Noise shade with this other brush. And I'm going to start by applying it in this portion, right in the inner corner. This is going to be a trust the process kind of look. So I left this center kind of blank. I'm taking that brush I was working with the white, and we're going to take a little bit of that white again. We're going to just pat in between the two colors. Kind of slowly grabbing some of that purple and introducing it to the white right here. And patting is going to be your bestie for this, especially on this first layer. I'm introducing more purple little by little. And it's okay if it gets a little bit white over here because we can just go in with another full-on layer of that bare Vintage Granada shade. And I'm wiping that brush really well. I'm taking more of that white and working back. It's very tedious, but we're just going to be doing that a few times. If you start blending like this, you may pick up some of the semi-dried product and it's not going to turn out very well. So you want to really pat it in. I'm now going to go ahead and add another purple layer to over here to make it look really nice and rich. I'll be cleaning that up with concealer in a bit here because I want it to be super sharp. Pretty good start, but I kind of want to amp up the difficulty here for me. So I'm going to take a little liner brush. This is a Glisten number 4, a super little dainty liner brush. I'm taking Vintage Granada and I want to line the top part here. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, anchoring down my elbows. Okay, It's a little bit rough. I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to try to fix that. But I'm going to continue with this little brush in that same shade. I'm going to line right here. I'm going to take more of that white shade and I'm going to go right under. No, that was too thick. Okay, I'm going to deal with that a little bit later with some concealer, but just disregard that. I'm going to try to tune this up here. And I'm taking this Glisten F2 brush and I'm now going to carve this out. Satisfying. That was such a fun challenge to try to get these even. I think I did pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Stack mascara. I'm just going to start off with it on the top lashes. I don't know what I want to do with my lower lash line yet. I look so wacko without any other makeup on yet. I was just choosing some products that I think would pair really well with this, and I think it's finally the time to use the Poutsicle from Fenty Beauty in Berry Banger. I think this is going to be bangin'. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using my Lancôme Care and Glow foundation. I'm going to mix my own color. I'm kind of in between these two. I have 240W and 125W. I just got a whiff of tequila, but I don't know from what. I don't even have tequila in this household. What's going on? It's kind of fun to do the eyes first. Then you really see everything come together in a really satisfying way. Maybe I just think that because I usually do my base first, then the eyes. That looks nice with this. Now to conceal, I'm going to be trying out my Saie concealer again. The Hydrabeam in the shade HB2. Oh yeah, I forgot the color isn't my favorite. And I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge here. I want to highlight my under eyes a bit more, so I'm using my Beautiful Skin concealer from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 3.5 Fair. I'm just going to add it right there, just a little bit. Yeah, that looks better to me. Color-wise, yes, but those concealers do not layer well together at all. Oh no. I'm going to dive right into my setting powder, which is my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. Okay, I think that's going to help the situation. That already looks so much more smooth. Just as a precaution, I'm going to add a bit more right where I have those under eye lines. I'm just gonna let that sit for a moment when I get my other ducks in order here. Just gonna sweep that away. Apparently right into my eyeball. Oh my god. But now I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Sticks. I'm going to try the lighter shade first, the shade Fair, but I didn't want to add too much warmth. So hopefully this will suffice. Oh, this brush, I forgot about this brush, the Fenty 190 bronzer brush. Where have you been? It's so good. I like the way my nose moves when I go like this. So funny, it looked so shadowy on me a couple months ago, but now it's looking warmer. Wintertime is here. I'm just gonna take a little dash of Universal Light in those areas. So for my cheeks, I have a couple options here. So this is the Fenty lip stain. So this is the stain itself, and then this is what it looks like freshly applied. This is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint I went in with. And then these are the three blushes I was thinking of. Saie, Chili, and then Rare Beauty, Believe, and Encourage. I feel as though the Saie one works the best, especially paired with the Fenty lip stain and the eye paint. I feel like it just ties these three together. These ones work as well, but it really flatters this color here, and it also complements the cool tone within this. So Saie Chilly it is. Everyone at home says chilly. I can't stop adding blush to my forehead. I'm sorry. That just livened up everything once again. And now I'm taking my Rare Beauty setting powder. I'm using the shade Light. I'm going to set the center of my face because I'm done with the cream products now. Ooh, this is turning out really fun. And I'm like, what's missing here? My eyebrows. I need to do that real quick, so please enjoy the brow intermission. So here we are, it's coming together. I'm taking a little bit more of that matte fluid eye paint in Vintage Granada, and I'm going to add a little bit right here because I feel like my eyelids are floating and it needs to be grounded a little bit. And now I'm going to take some more of my MAC Stack mascara just to kind of lightly tint these lashes down here. There we are. That's better. And now it's time for lips, I guess. I thought of maybe this shade from Bare Minerals. This is one of their newer lip liners. It's called Mindful Mulberry. What do we think about that? I feel like that's pretty good. These are so creamy. This is the first time I'm using this lip pencil. Might be a little bit too like balmy or something, so it's not holding up as a lip liner. Now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Poutsicle lip stain in the shade Berry Banger. And here is the finished look. There's something that this is reminding me of. I was thinking Jessica Rabbit maybe with like the cut crease right here, but there's something else in here I can't pinpoint yet. I adore how this turned out. It really helped me to get my mind off my own mind. And it was just really fun to create. I really liked the challenge I did with the eyes. I can't believe how symmetrical they are. I didn't think I was going to be able to recreate this at all. I feel proud of myself for that. Oh my gosh, I'm just so in love with how this turned out. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about today's look. But before I go, I wanted to say another huge thank you to About Face for sponsoring a portion of today's video. You can check out their holiday kits online right now. They're having a 25% off sale. And again, check out that link I have in my description for a free gift with purchase and free shipping. I'll have listed everything else I used in today's video, but I appreciate you all so much for always being here for me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!